Many of you said to us, I think it's great that you're fighting for a $150 million permanent fund for early education, but where will this money go exactly? How can I be sure it will benefit my center and my family? First, let's look at how much money we need to pay for the two things everyone agrees on.
Eligibility for subsidized childcare was cut in half 2 years ago, so now only parents earning minimum wage can qualify. If we return eligibility to the 2008 rate, which was at 200% of the federal poverty level, we could get 7,000 kids off of the waiting list and make thousands more eligible. This would be huge for our kids' education and make a big difference for child development centers also.
My child development centers educate 500 children who have contracts with CYFD. CYFD pays us $104 less than the going market rate for each of these kids. This puts my centers at a competitive disadvantage, and it means I can't provide my teachers benefits and higher wages. I lack resources that I could use to continue improving the quality of education we provide. So closing the gap between the CYFD rate and the market rate is a high priority for me and other child center owners, but it will cost the state $25 million to do this.
The price tag for this, $28,358,640 plus $25,137,600 amounts to $53,496,240.
I get paid $7,000 less than an APS kindergarten teacher, and I have no benefits. I could do better working at McDonald's, but I like this job and I cared a lot about the kids. To provide quality early education, we need to pay more and provide good benefits to stop dedicated teachers like me and my staff from leaving this profession.
What would this cost? $53,496,240. Even just a $2 raise for every teacher would cost $20,800,000. Health insurance for every teacher could cost $24 million. This all amounts to $98,296,240. So you can see what we could spend $100 million to improve the affordability and quality of early education pretty easily. And there are lots of other things people would want to use the remaining $50 million on. And that's just the beginning. But let's get back to the other part of the question we keep hearing. How can we be sure what the money will go to and who will decide?
To make sure the money would only go to early education, the legislature is moving another bill this year that lists all of the programs the state could spend this money on.
1. Newborn and infant care education programs such as home visiting. 2. Early learning child care assistance. 3. Pre-kindergarten services. And 4. Professional development and technical assistance to support and improve the quality of early education teachers. The money will also pay for a study to show that New Mexico's early learning programs are improving the overall education of New Mexico's kids.
Every year, the legislature works with CYFD to determine how much money CYFD will spend on each of its programs. The legislature and CYFD will work the same way to carve up the $150 million each year.
For those of you who have come to Santa Fe with us to fight for the money for childcare before, this time is more important than any other time. It will be your job and ours to go to Santa Fe to educate legislators and CYFD about what Child Development Center teachers, owners, and parents need to help our kids succeed. So if we win $150 million for early education, our job won't be done. It'll just be the beginning.
But that's putting the cart before the horse. First, we need to pass this constitutional amendment, and we have just a few weeks left to do it.
So join us in Santa Fe for Early Childhood Education Lobby Day on Thursday, February 2nd. Transportation and lunch will be provided. Email us at parents@olenewmexico.org. That's parents@olenm.org to get involved now.